Good evening, boys and girls. Let us start. Remember, we have been learning about cropping patterns, different types of crops grown in different parts of India. So we learned that there are different categories of crops like food crops, non-food crops. Among the food crops also we have these cereals, then oil seeds, pulses. Okay, so today we shall start with a discussion about these food crops other than grains. So I will present food crops other than grains. That is not rice, not wheat, not millets. Okay, so we have the first important food crop other than grains is the sugarcane. So let us learn what are the geographical requirements for growing sugarcane and which are the producing states or growing areas. Okay, see here about this climate. We have sugarcane is a tropical as well as a subtropical crop. That means it is grown generally in the hot areas. Okay, in the hot areas. And see, it is also mentioned here, it grows well in hot and humid climate with temperature of 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and the annual rainfall between 75 centimeter and 100 centimeter here. That means it requires high temperature ranging between 21 degree to 27, and this higher rainfall 75 and between 75 and 100 centimeter. And if the amount of rainfall is less than this 75 and 100, between 75 and 100, so irrigation is required here as mentioned here. Irrigation is required in regions of low rainfall. Actually here 75 to 100, this is about a moderate amount of rainfall. If it is less than this amount, then irrigation is required for growing sugarcane. And about the soil types, it can be grown on variety of soils. Okay, sugarcane can be grown on variety of soils like alluvial soil. However, it is best suited in the black soils. Okay, in black soils, black lava soils, best suited as we find in this Maharashtra and Gujarat area. And about labor, it needs manual labor. Okay, it needs manual labor. From sowing to harvesting. From the growing of these sugarcane saplings up to the harvesting, we need a manual labor. Okay, and so these are about geographical requirements for growing sugarcane. We learned that it requires high temperature, moderate amount of rainfall, and it grows well on different types of soils. However, alluvial and black soils are best suited. And about this India's position in the world, Okay, India is the second largest producer of sugarcane, only after Brazil. India stands second after Brazil. And so India is, okay, actually it is sugarcane. Okay, sugarcane is the main source of sugar. Sugarcane is the main source of sugar that you have, okay, known, and you're eating it. And gur, okay, have you seen gur or jaggery? I think you might have seen. Have you seen gur or jaggery? Not seen?
No.
Actually, see, anybody who have seen? Actually, see, in the shops, in the grocery shops, you may be seeing, say, a lump of sugar, brown in color. Okay, it takes different shapes. It takes different shapes. It may take the shape of a cake or a bucket. It takes different shape. It is a lump of sugar, brown in color. It is available in the grocery shops. Okay, that is gur or jaggery. Then khansari. Actually, khansari looks like this white sugar. Okay, grains of white sugar, but this is not a refined one. And it contains lots of minerals, and it is not bleached, and it is not chemically treated. Okay. So that is called khansari, and it looks like white sugar. And sugar cane is also an important source of molasses. Anybody who knows molasses? Molasses. See, molasses. Say when we boil. Okay, when we boil down this sugarcane juice, we get a sticky liquid. Okay, and in Manipuri it is called suhi. That is molasses. So we say molasses is the liquid. Okay, thick liquid obtained after boiling down sugarcane juice. Okay, that is molasses. It is used in different ways. And about the sugarcane producing states, we have Uttar Pradesh, then we have Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Punjab, and Haryana. Okay, Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of sugarcane in India. Remember. So, any question about this sugarcane production, sugarcane cultivation? Any question regarding the sugarcane cultivation? There is no question. Okay, let us continue. If you have, then ask. Okay. Next, we have another food crop. Okay, we have oil seeds. See, India is this is about India's position in the world. India is the second largest producer of groundnut in the world in the year 2015. Okay, second largest producer of groundnut. You know, groundnut is also an oil seed. Okay, after China. And in the production of rapeseed, okay, another type of oil seed, it is a rapeseed. Okay, in the production of rapeseed, India was third largest producer in the world after Canada and China in the year 2015. Okay, so for the groundnut, India stands second in the world after China, and for the rapeseed, India stands third after Canada and China. You know, rapeseed, actually it looks like mustard. Okay, it is also a yellow flowering plant. It looks like mustard, and it is used for oil seeds. However, the leaf of the rapeseed is smaller than mustard, that we eat here. And not only this, we are growing, India is growing different types of oil seeds, covering approximately 12% of the total crop area in India. So oil seeds cover 12% of the total crop area in India. And main oil seeds produced in India grown in India we have this groundnut, groundnut that we have learned earlier, then mustard, then coconut, sesamum, sesamum is also growing in the hills. In Manipuri we call it twiding, then soybean, then castor seed, castor actually this is also a plant, soft plant, and seeds are used for these crushing oils. However, these castor seeds are not edible, it is used in these making ointments, then creams and other medicinal purposes. Then we have cotton seeds, the oil from cotton seeds is edible, and it is generally used in these making snacks in the manufacturing industries. Then we have linseed. Linseed actually it is obtained from flax plant, flax plant. And see, linseed actually edible but not commonly used in cooking. It is also used in these medicinal purposes. Then sunflower, sunflower. So these are the important oilseeds grown in India. I see some I think pictures are there. See, this is flax, flax plant, and from this plant we get linseed. This is the flax plant, and from this we get linseed, and I think castor seed is also grown here. So this is castor seed. This is not edible. Sorry. So let us proceed. Do you see my screen? See, it is also mentioned, some are edible and used as cooking medium, and some are not edible and used as raw material in production of soap, cosmetics, ointments. Some are used as cooking medium, some are used in making soap, cosmetics and ointments. Even the edible one also, edible ones also used for making soap, cosmetic, coconut, this, then linseed, all these are used in making soaps, cosmetic items. And see about groundnut, see, it is a kharif crop that is grown in the beginning of monsoon season, and groundnut accounts half of the major oilseed produced in India. So it tells the importance of groundnut. Groundnut covers half of the total area covered by oil seeds. That is, it means that groundnut is the most important oil seeds grown in India. And Gujarat is the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Rajasthan, then Tamil Nadu in the year 2015-16. And for the linseed and the mustard, so these are rabi crops grown in winter. Sesamum, this is a kharif crop, grown in the north as a kharif crop in the north, but it is grown as rabi crop in South India, because South India has a higher temperature. South India has a higher temperature in winter, and hence it can be grown in the winter also. This sesamum. and castor seed is grown both as a rabi and a kharif crop. So this is about different oil seeds grown in India. Any question regarding oil seeds? And today attendance is very poor and nobody is also responding. Any question? Do you hear me?
No, sir.
Sir.
No.
Okay, that means let us continue, okay, if you don't have a problem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then next important crop, okay, is tea, and we also drinking it. So tea, so cultivation is an example of plantation agriculture. What is plantation agriculture? We have learned earlier. Anybody who can tell me about plantation agriculture? What is plantation agriculture? It is a type of cultivation. Actually, it is a type of commercial cultivation, commercial farming, in which only one type of crop is grown. Okay, in a big estate, in a big farm. It is a type of commercial farming in which only one type of crop is grown in a large estate. Okay, tea cultivation is an example of this tea plantation agriculture, and say, as you know, it is an important beverage crop. That means a drink. Okay, it is an important drink. So it was introduced in India initially by British. Tea was introduced in India initially by British in Assam area. Okay, but now tea plantations are owned by Indians. Okay, they have gone. And about the geographical requirements for tea cultivation, see, tea plant grows well in tropical and subtropical climates. Okay, then about the soil, it requires deep and fertile, well-drained soil. So it requires deep, thick, okay, thick, fertile, well-drained, means there should not be waterlogging. Generally, we prefer these rolling grounds. Okay, we prefer hill tracks, small hill tracks and the rolling ground for growing tea, because tea requires well-drained soil. There should not be waterlogging. Okay, that means say low-lying areas are not suitable for growing this tea. And okay, the soil must be rich in humus and organic matter. This is about the soil, condition of soil. And about the temperature, see, tea bushes require warm and moist free, moist frost free. Okay, tea bushes, tea plants require warm and moist, wet. Okay, means there should be enough water vapor in the air. And frost free means temperature should not go below 0 degrees Celsius. Temperature should not go below 0 degrees Celsius. If it goes below 0 degrees Celsius, okay, it is harmful to the tea leaves. Okay, so this is about tea. And actually here we have some examples of these. This is groundnut. I think you are seeing this is sunflower. Next sunflower is here. And last one is about mustard. Okay, so this is about mustard. And so let us continue about tea. Okay, moist and frost free climate all through the year. This is for the tea. And for the rainfall, frequent showers evenly distributed over the year ensure continuous growth of tender leaves. Okay, so we require frequent showers, that is frequent rainfall distributed all over the year for the continuous growth of tender leaves. Okay, tender leaves, you know, see, let us say this is the tea plant, okay, and at the top we have, see, this is a bud, this is another bud, and so this is the tea leaf, let us say, okay, this is tea leaf, and other tea leaves also here, okay, so these others tea leaves, but we have to pluck here these two buds and a leaf. So this is known as tender leaf, okay, two buds and a leaf. And about the labor, tea is a labor intensive industry. See, for plucking, I think you are seeing figure number 4.11, okay, see here, see here, see, we need a lot of labor for plucking the tender leaves, okay, that means it requires say tea is a labor intensive industry, that means it requires cheap and skilled labor for plucking the tender leaves. Actually cheap because these laborers are employed from the nearby areas, okay, from the surroundings or from the migrant laborers, and that is why cheap, okay. And about the geographical requirements of this growing tea, see, I think you are seeing in this photograph, see, in this photograph, it is a rolling ground, and such type of hilly tract is favorable for growing tea, and in between the two tea bushes you are seeing these trees, okay, trees are growing because the shades of the trees protect the bright sunlight, okay, the shades of the trees protect the tender leaves from this bright sunlight, and that is why we are growing these trees in the midst of the tea garden, okay. And about the processing of tea, see, tea is processed within the tea garden to restore its freshness. So when we transport tea leaves for long distances, so it may be withered, okay, it may be dried up, and that is why to restore the freshness, this tea is processed within the tea garden, okay. If you visit this ZNB Shonitpur in Assam, okay, so on the way to this ZNB Shonitpur, you will see tea gardens, and in the midst of tea garden you will see the tea industry also, okay. Why tea industry in the midst of tea garden? To restore freshness, okay. About the major tea producing states, so we have Assam, okay, at the top we have Assam, then next we have Darjeeling Hills and Jalpaiguri districts of West Bengal, then Tamil Nadu, Kerala, okay, so these are the important tea producing states. And we also have Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh, Tripura, other tea growing areas. But remember, Assam is the largest producer of tea in India, okay, covering more than this 50%, even more. And India was the second largest producer of tea after China in the year 2015, okay. So any question regarding tea cultivation? Any question regarding tea cultivation?
Okay. Sir.
Okay, then let us continue. Next we have this coffee, okay, another beverage. We have coffee, and Indian coffee is known in the world for its good quality, okay. So generally we have two types of coffee. Okay, we have these two types of coffee. The first one is Coffea robusta. Okay, and the second one is Arabica. Two types of coffee, Coffea robusta and Coffea arabica. And in India we are growing this one, the second one, Coffea arabica. Okay, as mentioned book. See, the arabica variety initially brought from Yemen is produced in the country. Okay, from the Arabian Peninsula. Yemen, actually it is a country in Arabian Peninsula. This is a neighbor of Saudi Arabia. And about the Coffea robusta, again this is also from, okay, originated in this Africa, but it is mainly, okay, it was originated in the western part of Africa, in the sub-Saharan desert. Okay, Africa. And so this Arabica variety is in great demand all over the world. And initially it was introduced in the Baba Budan Hills in South India, okay, and is still confined in the Nilgiri Hills in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Okay, these are the growing areas. And about these geographical requirements, see, it can be grown, okay, about the soil, it can be grown in any type of soil. Okay, it can be grown even in these red and the yellow soils also. And see, about temperature, this frost, okay, frost cannot harm the plants of coffee. Okay, that means it can resist frost. Okay, it can resist frost. You know frost? When the temperature of the atmosphere goes below 0 degrees Celsius, the water vapor in the air directly, okay, turns into ice, okay, ice particles, ice crystals on the cooler surfaces like blades of grass or electric poles or leaves of the plants, and the dead ice crystals are known as frost. Remember, for the formation of frost, the temperature must be dropped below 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the coffee plant can resist frost. So this is about coffee. And next we have this horticulture. Okay, do you know what horticulture is? Any idea? Do you have any idea about this meaning of horticulture? Do you have any idea about horticulture?
No, sir.
See, horticulture actually it refers to the growing of these fruits, then flowers and spices. Okay, generally this in horticulture we are growing mainly fruits, then spices like ginger, turmeric, okay, then vegetables. That is called horticulture. And India was the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world after China in the year 2015. And India grows these both tropical as well as temperate fruits. So for example, mangoes of Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra is famous for mangoes. That is mangoes of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. That means mangoes are grown in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. Then oranges of Nagpur. So oranges of Nagpur, Cherrapunji, that is in Meghalaya. Okay. Then bananas of Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Then lychee and guava of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Pineapples of Meghalaya. Then grapes of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra. Apples, pears, apricot, walnuts, okay, of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. Actually, apples, these are mainly these temperate, okay, mangoes, then bananas, okay, for example, these are these tropical, and then apples, pears, these are these temperate, okay. So these are the different types of fruits grown in India. What are the different types of fruits? We have mangoes, then bananas, then lychee, guava, okay, apples, pear, apricot, walnuts. In addition to this, we have this lemon also, okay, oranges already mentioned. In Manipur also, Tamelong district is famous for this orange, okay, orange plantation. Then in this Ukhrul district, it is famous for this lemon, okay, Kachai lemon, very famous. So here we find some these fruits. Say this is, okay, so this is apricot, okay, apricot, chumbri. Then this is apple, grown in this Himachal Pradesh and this Jammu and Kashmir. This is pomegranate, kapoi. It is also grown here. Then about the vegetables, we have pea here. This is pea, you have seen, and this is cauliflower. Then this is tomato, and this is brinjal. Actually, brinjal grown here is different from those grown in other parts of India, okay. The variety is different, that is why it looks different. So these are the important fruits grown in India, okay. And any question regarding this horticulture? Any question regarding horticulture? Okay, why these some of the boys are sending unnecessary these symbols? Okay, instead you better to ask question, okay, through the this via a message box. If you have a problem, then just ask using this one. And here we have these non-food crops, okay, that is not eaten. We have rubber, uses of rubber. I think everybody knows this use of rubber. Rubber is used as a raw material, okay, in the industries. It is used in making tire, tubes, okay, and then different others items are made from rubber. And we get rubber from these rubber plants, rubber trees, as well as from the petrochemicals, okay, that is a synthetic one. Here we shall learn only about this natural one, okay, grown naturally. And about geographical requirements, see, rubber is an equatorial crop. It requires very high temperature and very high rainfall, okay, equatorial. It is better to grow just nearby the equator. It requires very high temperature and rainfall. But under special conditions, it is also grown in the tropical and the subtropical areas, as in Meghalaya. Okay, Meghalaya is not a hot country. Is not a hot state area or region, but there it is also grown. And see about rainfall, as I told you, okay. It requires moist and humid climate. It requires a very wet climate. Lot of water vapor in the atmosphere is required, and rainfall must be more than 200 centimeter in a year, and temperature also must be always above 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is about geographical requirements for growing rubber. And about these producing areas, we have this Kerala, okay, at the top. Then we have Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andaman Nicobar Islands, and Garo Hills of Meghalaya. So these are the rubber growing areas. And so you may try to find out the items made of rubber. Okay, I think all of you may be knowing. And next we have these fiber crops. Okay, the crops from which thread and yarn are manufactured. And see, here in India we are mainly obtain fiber from these sources. We have this cotton, jute, hemp, and natural silk. Okay, see the first three, cotton, jute, and hemp, these are plants, and the last one is silk. So it is obtained from, as you know, it is obtained from cocoons of silkworm fed on green leaves of especially mulberry. Okay, so silk, as you know, is obtained from the cocoons of silkworm fed on green leaves of this mulberry. Other leaves also can be fed. Okay, but the best quality silk is coming from this mulberry, those from mulberry leaves. And the rearing of silkworms for production of silk fiber is known as sericulture. Remember, okay, rearing of silkworms for production of silk fiber is known as sericulture. And see about this hemp. Okay, hemp, it is not described here. See, hemp, actually it is also like jute, and from the plant of hemp, this we get fiber. Okay, so I will show you a picture of this hemp. Okay, so this is hemp plant. Do you see? This is a hemp plant. Okay, from this we get fiber from the stems. Okay, and see, cotton, the most important fiber crop grown in India. And see here in India about the position, India was second largest producer of cotton after China in the year 2015. And about geographical requirements, see, cotton grows well in drier parts of black cotton. Okay, cotton grows well in the drier part of black cotton soil of Deccan Plateau. That is why that black soil is also known as, okay, black cotton soil, because this black lava soil is best suited for growing cotton. So it is grown in the Deccan Plateau, okay, in Maharashtra, Gujarat area. Okay, the best type of soil is black cotton soil. And about temperature, it requires high temperature and light rainfall. Okay, light rainfall, say average say 75 to 100, and if less than 75, then irrigation is required. And this cotton plant require 210 frost-free days. Okay, 210 frost-free days. Temperature should not go below 0 degrees Celsius, and a bright sunshine for its growth. And it is a kharif crop, and it requires 6 to 8 months of mature. Okay, so here this is an example of this mature an example of this mature cotton bolls. Okay, to get mature it requires 6 to 8 months. Then important cotton producing states are Maharashtra, then Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. So these are the producing states. Okay, remember for the these map items for the map questions. And the last fiber crop is jute, and jute is known as golden fiber. Why? Any idea? Jute is known as golden fiber. Do you have any idea? Ricky, Derek, what are you doing? Do you have any idea why jute is known as golden fiber in India? Why is jute known as golden fiber? Any idea?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, see, India get a good amount of this foreign exchange from the
because it is so shiny brown color.
What do you say?
It is so shiny.
Actually, no, it
because
is
of its shiny brown color.
Okay, okay. You are telling about the color, okay. And my question was why jute is known as golden fiber. The answer is when we export, okay, when we export jute fiber to the other countries of the world, India gets a lot of foreign exchange. India gets a good amount of money after selling these jute products and jute fiber, and that is why it is known as golden fiber. Okay, it is not related with the color. Okay. Then jute grows well. This is about geographical requirement. Jute grows well in well-drained fertile soils in the floodplain. Actually, jute requires this alluvial. Best suited one is alluvial. That is also frequently flooded one. If it is flooded every year, then the flood water brings this silk. Okay, silk, and that is why the best type of soil is flooded alluvial soil, where the soils are renewed every year. Okay, and it requires this very high temperature, more than 25 or 27 degrees Celsius, and it also requires very high amount of rainfall, more than 200 these centimeters in a year, just like rubber. Okay, and about the producing states, we have West Bengal, okay, at the top. Then we have Bihar, Assam, Odisha, and Meghalaya. So these are the important producing states: West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Odisha, and Meghalaya. And about the uses of this jute, you may be knowing it is used in making gunny bags, mats, ropes, yarn. Actually, nowadays yarns are also manufactured from the jute, and it is used in making fabrics, cloths. Okay, the cloth which we wear. It is also nowadays made from this jute yarn. Then we also make carpets from the jute, then other artifacts. But one problem we are facing now is that the cost of these jute products are high, and that is why it is losing its importance to the international market, because there is a stiff competition from the synthetic fibers in the international market. Okay, say packing materials is, say for example, nylon for the these fibers. For the jute fiber, as I told you that that yarn is also manufactured from the jute fiber, and it is used in making these fabrics, cloths, t-shirts and pants. But this is costly, and so it is compared by the synthetic fibers like nylon, okay, which is cheaper one. And for the packing materials also, you know, jute bags are costlier than the plastic bags. Okay, so in this way these jute products, jute industries are facing a problem, a competition in the international market. So this is about this jute cultivation in India. Any question? Any are you clear? Any question?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then up to here for today. As usual, please leave your name in the
Okay,
WhatsApp
sir.
group. Thank you very much for joining my class.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good night,
Sir.
sir.
Welcome.